Ever wonder what separates people who act like CEOs from those who just work hard every day? It's not money, it's not status, and it's not a fancy office or title. It's how they think. CEO-level thinking is about solving bigger problems, building systems, and leading with vision, even before anyone gives you permission to lead. In this video, I'll break down the 5 habits that transform the way I think, act, and make decisions, just like a CEO. Whether you're a freelancer, a side hustler, or just someone tired of feeling stuck, these habits will help you step into that next-level version of yourself. We'll cover how to prioritize like a pro, take decisive action even when you're unsure, build systems that scale, network with intention, and think long-term like the world's top leaders. And at the end, I've got a simple 30-day challenge to help you start applying this mindset right now. Let's get into it. Why does thinking like a CEO matter? Because CEOs don't just do, they direct. They're focused on what moves the needle, not what just looks busy. Indra Nooyi, the former CEO of PepsiCo, wasn't just running a beverage company, she was rethinking sustainability, health, and long-term impact. She made decisions based not on what would make the next quarterly report look good, but what would future-proof the company. That's CEO thinking. Habit 1. Ruthless prioritization. One of the biggest shifts in my mindset came when I stopped trying to do everything and started doing only what mattered most. CEOs use ruthless prioritization to stay focused on high-leverage tasks. It's all about the Pareto principle. 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. To adopt this, I started using the Eisenhower matrix. Here's how it works. Urgent and important. Do it now. Important, not urgent. Schedule it. Urgent, not important. Delegate it. Neither. Eliminate it. Apple's Tim Cook is a great example. He delegates heavily and focuses his energy on product innovation and long-term vision. If the CEO of Apple isn't replying to every email, why are you? Habit 2. Decisive action with incomplete data. Analysis paralysis is the enemy of action. I used to spend days researching, overthinking, and waiting for the perfect moment. But CEOs don't have that luxury. They know that speed is often more important than certainty. I started setting decision deadlines for myself. 48 hours to choose a path and commit. I also began using the OODA loop. Observe, orient, decide, act. This cycle helped me stop waiting for more information and start moving. Take Netflix CEO Reed Hastings, for example. He made the bold decision to pivot from DVDs to streaming, even when the market wasn't ready. Today, it seems obvious. Back then, it was a huge risk, but decisive action paid off. Habit 3. Build systems, not just goals. Goals are fine, but they fail without systems. I used to set big goals, launch a course, grow a following, but never had the structure to sustain them. That changed when I started building systems. James Clear's book Atomic Habits changed my approach. I began creating standard operating procedures, SOPs, for everything I did more than twice. Client onboarding, content creation, email responses, it all got streamlined. Automation tools like Zapier and Notion helped me save time and reduce mental fatigue. Elon Musk's approach to manufacturing is similar. His algorithm focuses on simplifying first, optimizing second, and accelerating third. Habit 4. Invest in relationships, not transactions. This habit changed how I connect with people. Early on, I saw networking as a numbers game. Now I treat every connection like a long-term investment. CEOs know that relationships fuel growth, not just in business, but in opportunities, ideas, and support. Every day, I spend 30 minutes reaching out to people I respect, thanking collaborators, or engaging on platforms like LinkedIn. The mindset shift? Don't just take, give first. Offer help, ask meaningful questions, and build trust. Sheryl Sandberg did this through her Lean In Circles, which became a global network of empowered women. She wasn't just collecting contacts, she was building community. Habit 5. Think in decades, not days. Short-term wins are nice, but they don't build legacies. CEOs think in decades. They ask, what do I want to be true in 10 years? And work backward from there. Jeff Bezos famously wrote in a 1997 shareholder letter, "It's all about the long term." Amazon took years to become profitable, but he had the vision to stay the course. I wrote out a 10-year vision for my life, then broke it into quarterly actions. This helped me say no to distractions and focus on what really matters. Every shiny new idea gets run through a filter. Does this get me closer to that 10-year vision? Overcoming CEO mindset challenges. Of course, there are challenges. The biggest one? Imposter syndrome. I used to think, who am I to act like a CEO? The truth is, you don't need to know everything. You just need to be the kind of person who empowers others. Then there's burnout. CEOs don't hustle 24/7. They work in focused, high-impact blocks. I began scheduling CEO hours, 90 minutes of deep work followed by 15-minute recovery breaks. Delegation was also scary at first. I didn't trust anyone else to do the work right. But once I started outsourcing tasks like scheduling an email, I saw how much time and mental energy I got back. Delegation became a superpower. Case studies that prove it works. Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, is a perfect case study. He shifted the entire company culture from know-it-all to learn-it-all. That mindset made Microsoft more innovative and adaptable. Whitney Wolfe Herd, the founder of Bumble, built a $13 billion company by thinking differently. She didn't just start a dating app, she designed it to solve systemic gender issues. That's CEO thinking. Tools that help you think like a CEO. Here are a few tools I use to reinforce these habits. Trello and Asana. For task prioritization, Airtable and SWOT analysis templates. For decision-making, Lunch Club. For meaningful professional networking. These tools won't do the work for you, but they help structure your effort around what matters most. Lead with better questions. What's the highest impact use of my time right now? Done is better than perfect. Launch and learn. Your network is your net worth. Relationships are your greatest asset. Right now, look at your to-do list. Delete 3 low-impact tasks. Then schedule 1 CEO hour this week to work on your business, not just in it. Want to go deeper? Take the 30-day CEO challenge below. 1 focus per week, 1 step closer to your CEO mindset. You don't need a title to think like a CEO. You just need to lead yourself. Start today and your future self will thank you.